Honoring a lifetime in aviation, Pete Vozzo. Some people make an impact with grand speeches and bold declarations. Others lead through quiet dedication, steady service, and a lifetime of commitment. Mississippi Wing Colonel Peter Michael Pete Vozzo is one of those people. A soft-spoken pilot, respected leader, veteran, and longtime member of the Commemorative Air Force, Pete has spent much of his life serving others while pursuing a passion for aviation that spans more than 5 decades. Pete is a graduate of the United States Military Academy at West Point and proudly served as an Army aviation veteran. Throughout his military and professional career, he demonstrated the leadership, discipline, and commitment to excellence that have become hallmarks of his character. Beyond his military service, Pete served as operations officer and later senior director of operations for the city of Madison, helping guide and support one of Mississippi's fastest-growing communities. Yet, despite an impressive resume, Pete remains remarkably humble, always willing to lend a hand, share his knowledge, or quietly step into whatever role is needed. Earlier this year, Pete reflected on a milestone that few pilots ever get to celebrate. March 27, 2026, marked the 50th anniversary of his first solo flight. In a post shared with friends and fellow aviators, Pete recalled soloing a glider on March 27, 1976. While he joked that he couldn't remember every detail of the flight itself, he certainly remembered the aftermath. As Pete humorously recounted, he and a friend who soloed the same day decided that if they were old enough to fly an aircraft alone, they were certainly old enough to drive a car to school, before earning their driver's licenses. Needless to say, their parents were less impressed by that teenage logic than they were by the aviation accomplishment. The story captures something many who know Pete appreciate about him: a combination of adventure, humility, humor, and a lifelong enthusiasm for flying. Since that first solo flight, Pete has truly been flying something ever since. His aviation journey has taken him across military service, civilian flying, and historical aviation preservation. He has been a longtime member of the Bayou State Escadrille Wing in Hammond, Louisiana, where he serves as one of the pilots of the wing's iconic Bell 47 helicopter. Through that role, Pete has helped preserve and share an important piece of aviation history with countless visitors and aviation enthusiasts. At the Mississippi Wing, Pete has become an integral part of our organization. Whether sitting in the pilot seat of our beloved Stinson L5 Sentinel and providing rides, mentoring fellow members, helping guide operational decisions, or assisting with the continued growth of the wing, Pete's influence can be found throughout nearly every aspect of our mission. His contributions extend far beyond the cockpit. His experience, leadership, and willingness to serve have helped strengthen the Mississippi Wing and ensure its continued success for future generations. Pete's adventures are not limited to aviation. Alongside his wife, Renee, he continues to embrace life fully, traveling, exploring, and creating memories across Mississippi and throughout the United States. Together, they exemplify the spirit of adventure that has defined much of Pete's life. As we reflect on Pete's remarkable journey, from a teenage glider pilot in 1976 to an Army aviator, city leader, CAF pilot, mentor, and friend, we are reminded that aviation is about much more than airplanes. It is about the people who dedicate their lives to preserving history, inspiring others, and serving their communities. Pete Vozzo has done all of those things and more. The Mississippi Wing of the Commemorative Air Force is proud to honor Colonel Peter Michael Vozzo for his service, leadership, friendship, and unwavering dedication to aviation. Thank you, Pete, for all that you have done and for continuing to inspire us through your example.